Welcome back. Today we are doing an Aldi's shop with me and haul video. This is the first one I've ever done, and we are going to go ahead and go in. I do always wipe my cart down. They always have wipes available. I wipe my cart down, the handle, and then I also wipe my hands. And when you come in, they usually have kind of specialty items in the first area. This had kind of a mixture of things. They had this pickle popcorn, which sounded so gross to me. I'm not a big fan of pickles. Oh, Beagles. I do love Beagles. Funny story, when my son was little, he always called Beagles pickles. And on the other side, they generally have like more your snack stuff, cookies, etc. This side has got crackers, and they have really, really good crackers. I think their cheese crackers are the best cheese crackers out there. And I love Wheat Thins. Sometimes I get club crackers or Ritz style crackers there. They have a huge selection of alcohol. This is available in Illinois. Not all states have it. Mississippi and Tennessee don't have alcohol in their Aldi's, or didn't. The Winking Owl wine is really good. And I got this Vista Bay hard seltzer to try. Again, over here are the kind of snack kind of items. They have, nuts, dried fruits, cookies, etc. I am a good girl and did not purchase anything over here. As far as the junk food goes, as bad as I wanted those Samoa style cookies, I do love pita chips though, and they have regular and then they have a Parmesan version. And I like to eat pita chips when I'm having hummus with vegetables. And they have pretzels, which I do like, but I didn't need any. The breads, they have really good bread. I don't buy like just sliced bread there because I'm particular about my bread, but I do like their English muffins. Their bagels are good, and they have the best hoagie style buns or sub buns, whatever you want to call them, and they're incredibly cheap, but they're so good. So I usually try to pick up a couple, and then I'll freeze a batch for later, and I like to use these for sandwiches, etc. Obviously. Also, they have a Hawaiian roll that's $1.49. It's really, really good. And their brioche buns are really good too, but I don't buy them very often. They're kind of pricey. They're not pricey for what you're getting, but they're a little bit more than I really wanted to spend on, and I couldn't really think of anything that I would need for the next couple of weeks that I would use that. The produce is really a good selection. Today, when I went, it was a little bit slim pickings, but all you have to do is ask, because I needed coleslaw mix and I couldn't find any. I asked an employee, and she went back, found me some, and brought a whole box out. So all you have to do is ask. Everyone has always been very nice at Aldi's. They have really good spinach as well. If I need raw spinach, I usually buy it here. The only thing I couldn't find here that I was looking for were radishes. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. There's that coleslaw I was asking for. Then they have the non-refrigerated produce. They have oranges. They had kiwi, lemons. I want to say that was a mango back there, I think. I can't remember. Pineapples, cuties, which are my favorite. And those are really cheap here. They have apples, Granny Smith, Gala, Honey Crisp, Red Delicious, Fuji, pretty much any kind of apple that you're looking for they'll have. They have bananas. I don't buy bananas there. I don't know if it was a fluke thing, but I've bought bananas there a few times and they weren't very good. They do have fresh blueberries and grapes, and this blueberries, look at that price, crazy cheap. They had some papayas, they have carrots, they have cauliflower. Whenever I need raw cauliflower or broccoli, I generally will buy it there. I really just like their stuff. They have organic produce. They have my favorite, which are the cuties, or not the cuties, the cherub tomatoes. They have Roma tomatoes. They have potatoes. The potatoes are pretty good. They have onions. They have butternut squash, celery, carrots, pretty much anything you can imagine. Cabbage, avocados. Their avocados are always really good. I do like to have a grocery list when I go there, And you saw some places that said no, that was stuff Jeremy didn't like. He doesn't like tuna, he doesn't like mayonnaise, he doesn't like tomatoes. So he found my list and marked all those with no, but I bought them anyways because he's not the boss of me. But also, they have really good prices on their eggs. These were $1.11 a dozen. I've gotten them as low as 50 cents a dozen. They do have a limit of 6 on them. Their milk is $2.48 a gallon. I like 2%, but I was going to be making homemade ice cream, and I needed whole milk. They have great creamers. Oh my gosh, the best creamers. They have half and half. They have heavy whipping cream for $1.55. Crazy cheap. And I like to stock up when I'm there because it stays good for a good while. They have orange juice. They have lunch meats like, bacon, hot dogs, yogurt, butter. Their butter is actually very good. They have cottage cheese. They have cream cheese, which their cream cheese, in my personal opinion, is the best cream cheese that anywhere has. I think it's better than Kraft. And it's super cheap. And then, like I said, bacon, sausages, things like that. And then you get into more of the specialty kind of items. They have pre-made sandwiches, calzones, they have soups, they have hummuses, they have dips, they have specialty pickles, they have different cheeses, different specialty meats. And it's just a fraction of the price you're going to pay at a regular grocery store. I love their hummus, by the way. It's, oh my gosh, the best hummus ever. They have just like the little, like Laughing Cow cheese. They have sliced cheeses. They have cheese spreads. I mean, it's an awesome place. I love their cheese. They have really good lunch meat as well. Their ham and their turkey both are really, really good. Then they have, pie things. They have the Bob Evans mashed potatoes, which I do buy because I'm lazy, and they're delicious. And they have refrigerated biscuits. They have pre-made pizzas, which I've never tried. These are not frozen. These are refrigerated. One of these days I'm going to try them and see if I like them. I've heard really good reviews. But these pickles here are the bread and butter pickles. I'm going to do a video doing them. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to tell you, most delicious. They have hams. They have meat. They do really have good meat, but I'll be honest, I generally buy my meat at Sam's because I'll buy it in bulk and I can save money. They have what's called the red bag chicken, and it tastes really close to Chick-fil-A, especially if you serve it on a brioche bun. Oh, so good. This tends to be more of the specialty items in this freezer. They may have like limited, quantities, or maybe a new product, different things like that. And I always like to kind of glance in there and look and see what they might have. You never know. And of course they have ketchups, mustards, mayonnaise. I only eat name brand mayonnaise. And I really like Hellmann's, which they carry. They have an array of different kind of pickles, peppers, salad dressings. Their buttermilk ranch is the best ranch I've ever had. They have jellies. They have peanut butter. They have different snack things like, like the Little Debbie style stuff, but it's the Aldi's brand. Of course, then they have just canned food, canned soups, which their canned soups are crazy cheap. Cream soups, 50 cents, and that includes like the reduced fat or the regular kind. They have broth. They have ramen noodles, which I don't usually buy. They have different kind of potatoes, scalloped potatoes, boxed mashed potatoes, bagged instant mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, different kinds of pasta. They have organic and they have gluten-free items as well. And they're really good prices if you need a gluten-free diet or if you're looking to eat more organic. They have different pasta sauces. They have sloppy joe mix, canned chili, just anything you can imagine like that. Canned chicken, canned tuna, the tuna in a pouch. They have all sorts of canned vegetables. Then they offer organic as well. They have canned fruits as well. They have all sorts of different yummy stuff. I needed carrots, so that's actually the only thing I bought today as far as canned food, like that, and I bought some soups. They have chips. They have chips in individual bags. They have a Velveeta copycat that is just as good as Velveeta, $3.49 for 2 pounds. You can't beat that. That's half of what you're going to pay for Velveeta. They have paper towels, etc. I don't generally buy stuff like that. I usually buy it at Sam's because I like to buy it in bulk. Their Ziploc bags, though, are not bad. They have cleaning supplies, which I don't buy anything like that there. They have some name brand stuff. They have spices. They have cooking sprays, which work pretty good. They're comparable to Pam. They have baking supplies. Almost all my baking supplies I purchase at Aldi's. I buy all my flour and all my sugar here, except for brown sugar and powdered sugar. I do buy that at Sam's because it's cheaper for the amount I'm going to buy. They have all different kinds of cereals. I love all these. If you've never had a chance to go, I really recommend you going if you have one in your area. This was a new product. It was the white queso, so I decided to buy it, $3.49. This aisle is kind of like just some randomness stuff they may get in. Sometimes they get a named brand items in. And then they have like specialty items that are, sometimes they have like candles, or sometimes they have some clothing items, etc. I don't usually buy stuff like that, but I always like to look. And another thing is, I'm going to link down below a couple of Aldi's groups, but I belong to on Facebook. That's really good. That will share things. They share product reviews, etc. I heard the White Cloud toilet paper there is very good though, but I've been buying mine at Sam's. They have these really nice blankets, and then they have these rugs for $6.99 a piece. And I almost bought a Valentine's one, but I didn't want the brown. I was looking for something black and red because that will match my decor, which you'll see in a video coming up next week. But they had some really cute rugs. I just didn't need anything that they had. But $6.99, you can't beat that. Their coffee, oh my gosh, it's so good. I've had their K-Cups, and I've had just the bag coffee, which I like the bag coffee, and I just use a reusable K-Cup that, I can rinse out and clean and refill. They have a really nice frozen food selection. They have really good bagged chicken. Their fish is good. All the seafood that I've had there is good. They have really good vegetables. I didn't need anything other than I love their Asian mixed vegetables. They come with like a sauce packet, but I never use a sauce packet because I always make my own. Or I use, Aldi's does have some jarred sauces that I like that are like the teriyaki. They have General's chicken. I may use those. They also have some breakfast items, which I don't generally buy anything. They do have frozen fruits, which I sometimes will buy. Ice cream. They carry Coke products. They don't have an Aldi's brand like soda or pop. They have like their Capri Sun. They have all different kinds of teas. Their iced coffee they have, so good. Then they also carry like the seltzer waters. They have just regular bottled waters. They usually do end caps by theme. Like these are the organic and gluten-free kind of snack items. Over here is maybe like your Mexican foods. They all really good refried beans here, actually. They're the best refried beans, I think. They have rice products. They have coffee on one end cap. They have some cleaning supplies on one end cap. It just kind of varies every time you go, what you're going to see or which store you go to. They have dog food, cat food. This aisle had just more of the randomness stuff. They had some pickles that looked pretty interesting to me, but I decided not to try them. I'm going to stick with the bread and butters that I bought this week. They had some more cereals here, which their cereals are actually really good as well. I like their cereals. I like their oatmeals. And then I'm checking out They don't bag anything for you. That's part of the savings. They will let you purchase bags if you like. I usually have some in the truck, but I forgot to put any in there, so I did buy 3 paper bags, and then I used a box. And this is what I got. And I spent just under $100. I think I did pretty well. I believe if you went to Kroger or Walmart, you'd probably double your expenses. And this is everything I got. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me in the future, hit the subscribe button down below along with the notification bell. I am fairly consistently uploading, so if you enjoy shop with me's, thrift with me's, frugal decor, home tours, cooking, baking, just general randomness, be sure to consider subscribing. And this video a thumbs up, and check out down below for links to the Facebook groups that I belong to that are Aldi's groups. They're wonderful, and I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget, not every day is good, but there's always something good in every day, and I'll see you guys next time.